may I acknowledge the presence of our dear Senator Robin Hood Padilla, and of course, our friends from the local government and the House of Representatives. We have here Congressman Alfelito Bascug of Agusan del Sur First District. Okay, we have Congressman Jerry Boy Espina Jr. Of Biliran Lone District. Okay, nasaan pa? Ayun. And we have Congressman Raul Buboy Tupas, 5th District of Iloilo. Yeah. And Congressman City Amina Dimaporo of Lanao del Norte, 2nd District. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And Congressman Brian B. Revilla, Party List Agimat. Okay. Okay. And Mayor Joel M. Ventura, Municipality of Sibuco, Province of Zamboanga del Norte. Yeah, okay. Mayor Rolando Villasencio, Municipality of Merida, Province of Leyte. Where is Mayor? Ayun. Okay. Then Mayor Jesus F. Camara, Municipality of Libmanan, Province of Camarines Sur. Okay. And who else? That's all. Okay. And we call now on the our ComSec to read the list of bills that we will try to pass this today, or to do a committee report for the passage in the Senate, and then also to acknowledge our other resource persons. Okay.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning. In the agenda, today's hearing, Madam Chair, are two Senate bills we authored. SBN 121, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in Baybay City, Province of Leyte, and appropriating funds therefore. Senate Bill number 122, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the Municipality of Talacogon, Province of Agusan del Sur, and appropriating funds therefore. The House bills are the following. HBN 3092, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the Municipality of Liloy, Province of Zamboanga del Norte, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Amatong, author. House Bill 3093, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the Municipality of Sibuco, Province of Zamboanga del Norte, and appropriating funds therefore. Authored by Rep. Amatong also. House Bill 3672, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the Municipality of Merida, Province of Leyte, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Gomez, author. HBN 6337, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the City of Baybay, Province of Leyte, and appropriating funds therefore. Reps Cari and Jep, authors. House Bill 6338, an act establishing a freshwater fish hatchery in the Municipality of Talacogon, Province of Agusan del Sur, and appropriating funds therefore. Representatives Bascug, Plaza, and Tambunting, it al as authors. House Bill number 6339, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the Municipality of Biliran, Province of Biliran, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Espina and Tambunting, authors. House Bill 7294, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the in situ Mambukog, Barangay Zone 16, City of the Talisay, Province of Negros Occidental, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Benitez, author. House Bill number 7295, an act establishing a central multi-species marine hatchery in the Municipality of Carles, Province of Iloilo, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Tupas, author. House Bill number 7296, an act establishing a coastal aquaculture center to support and rehabilitate the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Northern Mindanao Brackish-Water Aquaculture Fish Farm in the Municipality of Lala, Province of Lanao del Sur at del Norte, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Dimaporo SA and Dimaporo MK. House Bill number 7297, an act establishing a satellite multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of San Fernando, province of Camarines Sur, and appropriating funds therefore. Representatives Villaferti LR, Villaferti ML, Oribata et al. Authors. House Bill number 7299, an act establishing a satellite multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Bascug, province of Camarines Sur, and appropriating funds therefore. Representatives Villaferti LR, Villaferti ML, Oribata et al. Authors. House Bill number 7300, an act establishing a satellite multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Minalabak, province of Camarines Sur, and appropriating funds therefore. Representatives Villaferti LR, Villaferti ML, Horibata et al. Authors. House Bill number 7373, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the city of Isabela, province of Basilan, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Hataman, author. HBN 7424, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Concepcion, province of Iloilo, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Tupas, author. House Bill number 7498, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Kawit, province of Cavite, and appropriating funds therefore. Representatives Revilla RG and Revilla B, authors. House Bill number 7499, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the city of Zamboanga and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Dalipi, author. House Bill number 7501, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery to include the production of crabs, shrimps, and lobsters in the municipality of Santa Cruz, province of Davao del Sur, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Cagas, author. House Bill number 7502, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Argao, province of Cebu, and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Galios, author. House Bill number 7503, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Aringay, province of La Union, and appropriating funds therefore. Rep. Garcia D, author. HBN 7504, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Santo Tomas, province of La Union, and operating funds therefore. Representative Garcia D, author. House Bill number 7532, an act establishing a multi-species fish hatchery and research center in the municipality of Bato, province of Catanduanes, operating funds therefore. Representative Rodriguez E, author. House Bill number 7533, an act establishing a multi-species marine hatchery in the municipality of Libmanan, province of Camarines Sur, and operating funds therefore. Representatives Villaferti LR, Villaferti ML, Horibata et al. As authors. Madam Chair.
Then we will move into the record the letter of Representative Benitez with regards to his fish hatcheries. Anyway, this committee hearing was called today to officially grant this committee the jurisdiction over the House bill intended to establish local marine hatcheries. The purpose of this hearing is also to serve as a reminder to all regarding the necessary requirements prior to the approval of such bill. So you have to fulfill all the requirements. You coordinate with the BIFAR, Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, so we can have all the requirements because we cannot pass the bill without the requirements. Before a House bill establishing a local marine hatchery can be passed, the following submissions are required: a site pre-feasibility assessment, a comprehensive feasibility study report, a report on the tenurial status of the proposed hatchery location, and titles and documents demonstrating that there are no issues with the land tenurial status. Currently, I have sponsored a total of 41 laws establishing legislated hatcheries across 57 different sites nationwide. During the fiscal year 2023 budget hearing, I took the initiative to advocate for an increased budget of 835 million to be allocated to the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. This increased funding is intended to support BIFAR in completing all the 41 legislated hatcheries. The establishment of these local hatcheries in municipalities and other rural areas where small fisher folks resides are very important. It is used to locally produce fingerlings to be given to small fisher folks. It is also necessary for the propagation of certain marine species to address the country's dependence on imported fingerlings like bangus, tilapia, mangrove crab, pampano, shrimp, lapu-lapu, danggit, and other high-value marine species. It will provide seeds to be utilized for aquaculture. The aquaculture sector plays a vital role in ensuring the country's food security, generating employment opportunities and contributing to foreign exchange earnings. In recent times, aquaculture has experienced substantial growth, surpassing the captured fisheries in the municipal water. By providing support to the aquaculture industry, we lead to the development of our fisheries industry in general. According to the latest report of the Philippine Statistics Authority in 2022, aquaculture contributed 2.246 million metric tons out of the 248 million metric tons. Total fishery production or 54%. For the first quarter of 2023, the contribution of aquaculture increased to 55% out of the 545,000 metric tons out of the 991 metric tons total fishery production. So you could say we have to take care of our municipal water because for the first time, before it's 70% from the municipal water and what you call this 30% from aquaculture. Today it's 55% from aquaculture and 45% from our municipal water. So there is really a change the output. So I guess we have to look at aquaculture more seriously now because it is giving more fish than our municipal water. Medyo na-pollute yung ating municipal water kasi tingin ko tayo kasi na Pilipinas naging sachet economy tapos tong mga ating mga population tinatapon yung sachet na pupunta sa drainage system, pumupunta sa river, tapos pumupunta sa ocean. Tapos pag kinain to ng isda, namamatay ang isda. Kaya medyo nababawasan yung isda natin sa ating municipal water. And at the same time, medyo pinapatay nyo yata yung mga mangrove. Doon, yun ang spawning ground of fishes sa ating mga municipal water. Kaya yung pag kayo may opportunity na i-develop nyo yung mangrove nyo across, along the coast, gawin nyo kasi makakatulong yun sa production ng fishes in our municipal water. Given this, it is critical for the government to give importance to the industry of aquaculture farming. And the House bill, which intends for the establishment of hatcheries in several municipalities and provinces that are subject in our hearing today, is vital to this endeavor. Let me again remind authors and sponsors of these House bills about the significance of submitting the required reports and documents. Kasi yan ang gagawing reason ng BIFAR para hindi itayo yung inyong fish hatcheries, di ba? Kaya wag natin silang bigyan ng reason para makalusot. Ayan. Kaya i-fulfill natin lahat yung requirement para wala na silang magagawang reason why they will not be built. For after all, sinasabi ko nga sa kanila na pinaghirapan niya ng mga congressman na ipasa sa kanilang House of Representatives as a local bill. Tapos dinala pa dito sa Senado at pinaghirapan ko ring ipasa dito. Sana hindi naman in vain yung hirap namin. Gawin nyo ang kanilang mga fish hatcheries. Kaya so, thank you for coming today. And we will ask again our COMSEC to read the additional resource persons present today. So, we'll ask the COMSEC.
Thank you, Madam Chair. From the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, we have Director Isidro M. Villayo Jr. From the Department of Budget and Management, we have Attorney Tricia Baraan, Acting Director. Honorable Richard Gomez is represented by Attorney Emilita Isidro Visillo. Honorable Carl Nicolas Cari is represented by Ms. Jill Wiley. Honorable Francisco Benitez is represented by Ms. Mary Angeli Tubles. Honorable Elcel A. Galios is represented by Attorney Christine Jolie Liasol. And Director Rosario Segundina P. Garlian, Regional Director, Region 1. Before is here, Madam Chair. And Director Sami Malvas, Regional Before Director, 4A. Dr. Ariel P. Quinto, Region 5, Before. From Region 6, represented by Mr. Joel T. Abalayan. Director Hannibal M. Chavez of Region 8. Director Alsat Kunting of Region 9, Bifar. Director Relly B. Garcia, Region 11, Bifar. Director Omnia B. Olama, Region 13, Caraga, Bifar. Mr. Muhammad S. Yacob, BARMM, Bifar. Also with Director General Pendatun Patarasa and Mr. Abdurasul Sarail. And finally, Madam Chair, Ms. Cecilia Milagros Misiano, the Committee Secretary of the Committee on Aquaculture and Fisheries in the House of Representatives. And Mr. or Dr. Dan Baliao of the CIFDEC, Madam Chair. That's all, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Automatically pass your hatchery bill. I just wish to, bago kasi itong Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. So alam mo, iho, pinag-awayan namin nung before you. Napasa namin tong pang fish hatcheries. Kung hindi pa ako nag-sermon, hindi niya ginawa. So, yung pinasa namin from 2016 to 2021, sinimulan niyan lang gawin noong 2021. Sana wag mangyari sa atin to ngayon. Pag pinasa natin ngayon, gawin agad natin, ha? Para hindi tayo mag-aaway pa para ipasa mo. O, andito, nakita mo naman na andito yung mga congressman, nagpakahirap sila para ipasa yan sa House, tapos nagpakahirap din ako para ipasa sa Senado. Give importance to our effort to help the fishery industry. Gawin mo naman yan agad para masiyahan naman na yung ating mga kababayan sa mga probinsya. Oo. Kami dito sa Metro Manila, wag mo kaming intindihin. I remember when I was a senator, binibigyan pa ako ng project dito sa Metro Manila. Ba't mo ako bibigyan ng project dito sa Metro Manila? Hindi man kailangan ng Metro Manila yan. Bigay mo na lang sa mga probinsya yan. Yan ang kailangan nila. Kaya, in fact, kami sa Manila Bay, meron kasing Cavite dito. Yung aking protected area sa Las Piñas, Parañaque in Manila Bay, may 35 hectares of mangrove. Kaya kami ang biggest spawning ground of fishes in Manila Bay. Oo. So yung mga fish dyan sa Manila Bay, marami dyan ang gagaling sa amin because of our mangrove forest in our Las Piñas, Parañaque Wetland Park na palaging pinag-iintresan na i-reclaim. Kaya kami nag-aaway doon. You know, we have 4 rivers coming out of our city. Ang pang-apat nga nung galing pa sa Bacoor na pumupunta dun sa aming Sapote River, lumalabas sa Manila Bay. Sinabihan na ako ng Department of Public Works and Highway in 2015, Ma'am, huwag kayo papayag kasi babaha kayo ng 6 to 8 meters pag hindi nakalabas yung aming river sa Manila Bay. So, pag hindi lumabas yun, ang 6 meter is 3-story building. Oo. So, imagine, ang mga bahay sa amin, 1 story lang at 2 story, babaha kami ng 3 meters. So, talagang kaya ko ipinaglalaban yung the non-reclamation of Manila Bay kasi there is really a reason babaha kami. At hindi lang kami, Parañaque, Las Piñas, Bacoor. I'm not just fighting for Las Piñas, I'm fighting for Parañaque and Bacoor. Kaya very important. Huwag niyong i-underestimate ang importance ng fisheries sa ating buhay. Kasi tayo, hindi ba sinasabi important yung food security? Yan ang one of the solutions that will promote food security, yung ating mga fishes. Oo, kasi malaking bagay yan. 15% of all the production of food in the Philippines comes from fisheries. 33% from livestock, poultry, and dairy, and 52% galing sa crops. Oo. Kaya very important yan sa atin. At siguro, lalo na sa mga tumatanda na hindi na pwedeng kumain ng beef at saka pork. Ang only left sa atin would be fish. Oo. Para hindi tayo agad mamatay. I'm sure lahat kayo ayaw nyo mamatay ng maaga. Kaya fisheries is very important to all of us. At saka katulad ni Robin, payat na payat. Siguro kinakain lang nito fish and vegetable. Hindi to kumakain ng mga nakakataba. Anyway, yun ang ating ano ngayon. So we will ask the sponsors from the House of Representatives if you have any comment, and then we'll end the meeting after that. So can you raise your hand, those who want to make ano? Okay. Nahuli yata si ano, na recognize naman natin si Congressman Amatong. Bago siya eh. So we recognize the presence of Congressman Amatong of Zamboanga del Sur, okay? Del Norte. And of course, Congressman Jerry Boy Espina Jr. would like to insert in the record amendment in for a form of a substitute bill to his forwarded House Bill 6339. May we recognize Congressman Espina.
Salamat po, Madam Chair, honorable members of this August Committee, distinguished resource speakers, ladies and gentlemen. I feel greatly and privileged and honored to have the opportunity to present my priority bill for the committee's consideration and approval. Let me extend my sincerest gratitude to our honorable chairperson, Senator Cynthia Villar, for the inclusion of my priority bill in today's hearings, entitled House Bill 6339, entitled An Act Establishing a Multi-Species Marine Hatchery in the Municipality of Biliran, Province of Biliran, and appropriating funds therefore. Based on the original intent of the bill and the feasibility study submitted by the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources of the Department of Agriculture, may I humbly propose to amend the said bill by inserting Biliran Province State University, BIPSU, in lieu of the LGU Municipality of Biliran as the only feasible venue of the marine hatchery, since there is an existing feasible site in BIPSU. The university will also set aside funds from any available revenue in an amount deemed appropriate for the operationalization of the hatchery instead of the LGU of the Municipality of Biliran as implementer. I humbly submit to the committee the proposed substitute bill, which is the original bill filed since the 18th Congress. The said bill was already on its third reading in the Senate. However, it was not acted upon due to lack of material time. In view of the foregoing, we already submitted the pertinent documents required by the committee, including the FS by BFAR-DA and their position papers, FS submitted by Biliran Province State University and their position papers, and other important documents. Thus, I urge each member of this honorable committee to support and approve the said substitute bill. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Espina. Are there any more who would want to make a manifestation with regards to their bill? No more?
Madam Chair.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
We recognize Congressman Bascug.
Good morning, Madam Chair and members of this committee. I, together with my co-author, Kong Edibong Plaza, and the people of Agusan del Sur, would like to express our sincere gratitude to your end for the filing of a counterpart bill and for the approval of House Bill 6338 today. Truly, this initiative will ultimately develop our aquaculture industry as we envision that this will become the central nursery for hatchery operators throughout our province and surrounding areas. Daghang salamat po, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Bantug. I filed two bills because these bills were left out during the last Congress. So I decided to file para to facilitate. But anyway, I'm glad their congressmen are here to support the bill. Okay, thank you. Who else would like to make a manifestation? Do you want to say something? The OIC of BIFAR?
Good morning, Madam Chair and members of this committee. As far as the BFAR is concerned, ma'am, we have a position paper. Can I just read our position paper po? 2 pages actually, ma'am.
Others.
As far as there are House bill po that are not included because of the lack of requirements po. Yes, ma'am.
The congressman will not feel good if they are not included. You just work that they be included. It's just a matter of fulfilling the requirements. Baka magalit pa sa atin eh. Sasabihin mo eh. So I think what I want to hear from you is after we have completed all these documents that you will build this ASAP. That's what you should say.
Yes po. Yes po. Rest assured, ma'am, we will also do our part. To implement immediately po.
Do not have any more problem because we had that problem before in other when there was a different OIC or not OIC, the director of the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. So what I want to hear from you is you will commit to all these people that you will build these fish hatcheries ASAP. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am. We will do that, ma'am.
thank you.
We'll do that.
Thank you very much. Okay. And I asked the congressman, the budget of BIFAR, dumadaan yan sa Kongreso, bantayan nyo na binibuild yung hatcheries nyo para kayo magbabantay, hindi na ako ang magbabantay. Kasi dumadaan din sa inyo yung budget ng BIFAR. So you should do that. So, are there any more comments from the sector? Yes.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Muhammad Yacob of BARM.
thank you very much, Ms. Chair. I am from the Bangsamoro government, representing the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform. We would like to make a manifestation on the bill of Honorable Mujib Hataman that under Section 2, within 2 years, the hatchery will be turned over to the State University of Basilan, and maybe we want to be included as part of the beneficiaries within that area, because although the Basilan city is not under the BARM, but we are we have an office in the Basilan province as provincial office of the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform, and we want to be at least part of the beneficiaries in training and other services of the hatchery in that region, province, Madam Chair.
I want to manifest that under this law, the BIFAR will build your hatcheries and they will operate it for 3 years. And after that, 2 ba lang? Alam ko 3 eh. 2 na lang ngayon. They will operate it for 2 years and then it will be turned over to the local government. Parang yung 2 years is training for the local government to learn how to operate the fish hatcheries and then it will be turned over to the local government. Kaya yun, oo. I just want to clarify kung yung barm ba, hindi kasi may separate budget yung barm. Tayo ba magtatayo o barm ang magtatayo?
In the case of the concern of Minister Yakub, ma'am, that is in Isabela City.
Mm.
Isabela City is part of Region 9.
Okay. Okay. So it's not barm. Hindi. Hindi.
Basilan Province is part of BARM.
Oh,
But Isabela City po is part of Region 9.
Okay. So it's in Isabela City. So so you will build it. No, yeah. Okay, that is a good clarification. Who else would like to make a manifestation? Yes, Mayor Jesus Camara.
Magandang umaga po, Madam, sa lahat ng kasapi ng committee. We would like to assure the Committee on Agriculture, Madam Senator, that the Municipality of Libmanan, a first-class municipality in the province of Gamsor, after 2 years, we are ready with the personnel and resources to manage the hatchery. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you very much for that manifestation. Who else would like to make a manifestation? Because if there are no other matters.
Madam Chair,
Where? Okay. Congressman Tupas.
thank you very much, Madam Chair, and to Senator Padilla, to all the guests. Madam Chair, I came over not only as one of the principal authors of the 2 bills, but also as Vice Chair of the Committee on Aquatic Resources, and we would like to manifest our gratitude, Madam Chair, for approving all our requests, of course, subject to compliance of all requirements. Of course, Madam Chair, may I also extend the gratitude of our chairman, Congressman Alfredo Marañon III. Be assured, Madam Chair, that we will continue to push all these efforts into fruition, because we know that with these hatcheries, we will be able to at least minimize the gap or the demand. As from what I understand, I was able to visit Sarangani province. The biggest hatchery, I think, is in Sarangani at Sasi, and it could only supply only about 1.5 billion of the 5 to 6 billion fry requirement of our country. So with the mushrooming of hatcheries in the different parts of our country, we will be able to supply sufficiently the needs of our constituents, especially those in the coastal areas and even the marginalized sector. So maraming salamat po, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Buboy. I think these are not only, you have fish hatcheries before, no? Anong bayan yon?
Madam Chair, one in Batad, it's already a Republic Act. Right now, another 2, one in Concepcion and Carles, and one more probably next meeting, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Maraming salamat
So,
po.
ito pala yung district mo is a fish producing
Yes, ma'am.
district
Yes.
in Iloilo.
It's
That's good.
Northern Iloilo, ma'am.
Yeah.
And our partner will be the State University, Northern Iloilo State University.
And I'm looking forward to more fish hatcheries bill because that is the only way we can improve our fisheries. I wish to acknowledge now Senator Robin Hood Padilla to say something.
Sa banal na pangalan po ng nag-iisang Panginoon Diyos, A'udhu billahi minasyaitanir rajim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, lalong-lalo na po sa ina ng agrikultura, ang aming ina dito sa Senado. At
Ikaw ang anak.
kaya asahan niyo po, mama na din ako. Alam niyo po, ako po'y maligaya kapag uma-attend po ako ng hearing ni ating pong mahal na Senadora Cynthia Villar, sapagkat ang kanya pong mga panukala ay patungkol lagi sa pagkain natin. Napaka-importante po nun, mga mahal kong kapatid na mambabatas. Pinsan, gandang alam niyo po, ang Pilipinas ay sinasabi nilang agriculture country. Agriculture country daw tayo. Napakaganda din pong isipin na ang atin pong shoreline ay isa yan sa pinakamalaki, pinakamahaba. Pero ang malungkot, ang lakas nating mag-import. Kaya ito pong ganitong klaseng panukala at kailangan po itong matuloy at kailangan pang dumami. Dahil sabi nga po ni Congressman Tupas, makakatulong ito para mabawasan naman yung kaka-import natin. Tayo naman ang mag-supply. Pero sana ang target po natin, wag na tayong mag-import. Kasi napakalaking insult para sa Pilipinas yun. Na pag tiningnan mo geographically, pag tiningnan mo ang Pilipinas, nakapaligid sa ating dagat. Pero nag-i-import tayo ng isda. Medyo napakalungkot po nun. Tsaka, hindi naman po lingid sa inyong kaalaman na sa buong region, sabihin natin, Asia, sa region ng Europa, may mga kaguluhan na nagaganap. At yung mga kaguluhan niyan, hindi po natin masasabi na yan ay hindi gagapang. Tingnan niyo po, kahit sa region ng Africa, sa Sudan ngayon, ang tao wala nang makain. Sa nangyayari po ngayon, sa pag-ikot ng mundo, sa pag-ikot ng mga nangyayari, dapat ang sinisecure natin, food security. Para anuman ang mangyari, sila magka-problema man ang Taiwan at China, makakasama pa yung mga lolo nating Amerikano, hindi po tayo maging biktima nitong blockade na to. Tandaan niyo po, ang unang-unang nagkakaroon ng problema, blockade. Pag nagkaroon ng blockade, saan tayo kukuha ng pagkain? Kaya sana po, pag-isipan natin mabuti, naririnig ko, 2 years, 3 years, Inshallah, meron pa tayong ganung panahon. Sapagkat sa mga nangyayari po sa paligid natin, tandaan natin, tayo-tayo ang mag-aaway pag wala na tayong makain. At nakakatawa naman po kung sa henerasyon natin, maaalala tayo na sa panahon natin na pinaliligiran tayo ng tubig, wala tayong isda. Kaya sana po, tundan po natin lagi ang binibilin sa atin ng ina ng agrikultura na lagi niyang sinasabi, sawa na ako. Ma'am, wag kang magsawa. Kailangan ka namin. Kailangan namin na may tumatayo, may nakikipaglaban. Hindi naman po para sa ganang sa amin, kung hindi dun sa mga kababayan nating hirap na sa buhay. Maraming salamat po, mahal na tagapangulo.
In connection with that, I wish to inform people that the poorest people in the Philippines are the farmers and fishermen. So, kaya minsan natatamad na sila. Sasabihin nyo, yung mga bata ayaw na mag-farming, mag-fishing. Kasi maliit ang kita. Kaya yung mga magulang na mga farmers and fishermen, ina-advisean yung mga anak nila either mag-OFW or ano tawag doon, yung BPO, mga ganon, hindi nila ini-encourage mag-farming and fishing. So this only solution to that would be to increase the income of farmers and fishermen. Para sabihin ng mga magulang, "Oh, okay naman mag-farming and fishing kasi malaki naman ang kita, di ba?" Talagang ganon, kailangan malaki ang kita. Kaya our intention now is to build facilities, to give aid to the farmers and fisher folks para lumaki ang kita nila. Ano naman yan mapapag-aralan. Kaya nga, I'm so glad that after passing yung farm tourism law and farm school law in the Philippines, we now have 3,000 farm schools all over the Philippines supported by TESDA and the Agricultural Training Institute para turuan yung ating mga farmer how to do it well. Kasi pwede nga silang farmer, kung mali naman yung ginagawa nila, hindi rin tama yon. Katulad ng ating rice. So, Vietnam can produce rice at 6 pesos per kilo. O palay, tayo 12.50. Tapos nung inaralan namin, we have to mechanize because our labor cost is higher by 350 per kilo. And then yung ating productivity mahina kasi pangit yung seeds natin. Kaya we wrote that Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund to provide the machineries for mechanization and inbred seeds for better productivity, and at the same time we teach the farmers how to make their own seeds kasi yung inbred seed ng field rice can be made by the farmers. In fact, yung mga idinidistribute na inbred seed ng field rice, galing yun sa mga cooperative of seed growers in the Philippines. So pagdating ng araw, they can make their own seeds and make money out of it. So yun ang ginagawa natin. Kaya tayo mag-fish hatcheries para turuan yung ating mga kababayan how to produce their own fingerlings, di ba? Kasi nagre-rely tayo sa natural. Hindi naman dapat tayo nagre-rely sa just the natural source. We should make our own source of fingerlings kasi without the fingerlings, wala tayong isda, di ba? Kaya these bills are very important, especially to those local governments who are fish producing, di ba? Kaya ito ginagawa natin. So I hope na we will work together para ma-achieve natin yung gusto nating ma-achieve. There is a note here that Mayor Rolando Villasencio of Merida, Leyte would like to make a manifestation.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In behalf of the town of Municipality of Merida, I would like to extend my gratitude. Thanks sincerely, Madam Chair, for your support to the Municipality of Merida. And of course, to our Congressman, Richard Gomez, for sponsoring the bill. Salamat po. We are glad, no? We are happy to know that the bill is malapit na mapasa. Thank you, Madam Chair.
The requirement and we will automatically pass all these bills. Kasi gusto ko din maraming performance ang BIFAR. Kasi para masabi mo na I built 41 plus ngayon 21 ba to? 22. So 41 plus 22 is 63. Marayo pa tayo kasi ilan ang fish producing provinces? 1,000 yata. Ilan ba towns ang nagpo-produce ng fish? Baka 1,000
Kaya yan lahat.
So sana, kasi kung hindi man lahat ng bayan, malagyan natin yung madadamay na yung ibang bayan doon sa nagpo-produce na bayan. And I said, you can also produce through mangrove, establishment of mangrove. Kasi mangrove is the spawning ground of fishes para sa ating mga municipal water. So with that, wala nang gusto
Madam Chair,
magsalita.
I would like to make a manifestation.
Okay.
The Bureau
Mr.
suggests
Chavez.
the Bureau suggests the integration of the Senate Bill 121 with House Bill 6337 of Leyte, 5th District Representative Jose Carlos I. Cari, and support the establishing of one multi-species marine hatchery in Baybay City, Leyte.
Yeah, I think I filed that bill because that was left out the last Senate. I made sure na pero that is only one. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
sige.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Kung sasabihin mo itong problema daw ng Villar, wala silang pera sa pre-feasibility. Kung sasagutin daw ng
There is a manifestation here from BIFAR that funds for pre-feasibility study may be shouldered by the municipality para magawa yung pre-feasibility study. Ano ba to mga congressman, hindi nyo ba to mabigyan ng dun sa inyong yung bayan na tatayuan? Magkano ba yung pre-feasibility study? 500,000 ang isa. Kaya ba ng congressman to na ibigay? Ilan ba to? 21? 22 times 500. Ilan ang wala? Ilan ang wala? 13.
1-3, ma'am, wala.
13 times 500, 6.5 million. Hindi ba hindi ba pwedeng i-advance mo na tapos babayaran ko sa iyo? next budget. Di ba? 6.5 million lang di i-deprive ko yung isang municipality ng request at ibibigay ko sa iyo. Ano? Advance mo na. 13 daw ang wala sa 500,000, di 6.5 million. Yeah. Di ayan, palakpakan nyo, hahanapan daw. Nung ako magbibigay, hahanapan. Okay, palakpakan natin. Okay. So wala na tayong problema. So with that, if there are no other matters to discuss, let this hearing be adjourned. Thank you.